Good afternoon. My name is Alberto Alarcon, CEO of HOLEDECK, and I'm here to talk about what drives our vision on innovation. Basically, what we are going to talk is about how we do more with less. With that concept as our mantra, we have developed probably the most sustainable concrete structure in the world. As you can see here, that is what Structural Concrete magazine says. Our main goal is to optimize the concrete structures to make them more efficient, making more with less, and following the same strategy as nature. This can be easily understood analyzing the bird's bone structure. They are high resistant, but at the same time, very light. The same way that nature hollows bones, the lab structure can be conceived and made with much more efficient and lighter solutions. And that is what HOLEDECK does. It eliminates the concrete which is not stressed, making structures lighter and less concrete consumptive. And the space left can be used to place building services. We simply do more with less. But this is nothing new regarding innovation. For instance, Amundsen reached the Antarctic with clothes with weight around 17 kilograms. Very fashionable, as you can see. Edurne Pasaban, the first woman in history to climb 14 8,000s, did it with clothes that weighed just 1.6 kilograms. That is 10 lighter and more efficient. And what is our secret? It may look simple, the hollow. Specifically talking about our structural system, we have one main strength. HOLEDECK is a reinforced slab that can save between 50 up 70% of the concrete weight, depending on HOLEDECK system used. By doing it, you can recover all the waste space by placing your building services inside the structure of thickness. Using HOLEDECK, you can reduce the build volume up to 20%. So an extra floor can be obtained every 5 stories, thanks to the service embedment in it. But let's go further. HOLEDECK has still many more advantages. Thanks to the geometry of the slab, it has an excellent reverberant time performance. What means that if you want, of course, you can even save the suspended ceiling. Avoid all the labyrinthic conditions. HOLEDECK helps you against sick building syndrome. It's much more hygienic and easy to clean than conventional technologies. Services can be easily replaced, and that consequently reduce all the maintenance and reconfiguration costs. We are currently working on solutions that optimize the services.
Good afternoon. My name is Maria Ramirez, and I'm the Managing Director of HOLEDECK. And just to link with my CEO was saying, what we are all involved in this tall building industry, and what HOLEDECK means for it is basically three main things. In the same main volume, we can build more stories. We can do it in a much more flexible way and using less material. So basically, going back to our concept, we do more with less. And this is how let's just think about any 5-story building and how the services will be placed in it. So maybe it could look something like this, but when using HOLEDECK, this will look like this. All the mass that was hidden before under the slab and the suspended ceiling now disappears and is perfectly placed inside the reticular system. So we do more with less. And this is how our concept looks when we put it into a building site. These are our molds, and this is with which everything begins. We just place the molds, which are reusable and made of high-resistance polypropylene. And with this system, it's very easily to build any building anywhere. Everything begins with the molds. We just place the iron, conventional concrete, conventional steel, and this is very easily exportable because man labor is also traditional. There's no need of a specialist man labor. So once more, we do more with less. We just bring our system, we try to bring our system everywhere so everyone can use it with their conventional processes and conventional materials. Following this idea of international expansion, we have always been very focused on expanding internationally, of exporting our system, standardizing it. And for that reason, we just try to adapt our system to the specific requirements of each market. For instance, we have different depths or different special pieces that will just cover all the requirements depending on each country and each project. Another very important issue for us, talking about internationalization, was the patent. We have patents all over the world. We're currently patenting our system, or have already finished the patent process in over 50 countries. We see the patent as a long-term tool which has given us strong recognition worldwide and strong belief in it. So as part of our internationalization technical and patent, we are also always seeking for strategic partners and investors who we're always open to. And this is the core idea, just make more with less again. Here you can see these two main systems that we are currently working on. We have two depths, 45 centimeters edge and 30 centimeters edge. This is one more example of how we adapt and we can get the extra advantages of it. In the 45 centimeters, you see the standard system, the XL system, and post-tensioning, with which we can achieve even longer spans. And the same happens with the 30 centimeter edge, which is mostly used for residential homes. Our ID department is currently very focused on the concept of nearly zero energy buildings, which will be compulsory in the 2020 in Europe. And we are working on the thermal inertia of the structure so as to achieve as a whole thing with the building the nearly zero energy. So this is what we basically do. This is HOLEDECK. This is our core. We work on innovation for construction. And I hope you've had a clear picture of what we're doing after this presentation. Here, you may be thinking, what's this? If you look carefully, you will see a piece of HOLEDECK slab on the floor, upside down. It's a test of HOLEDECK slab we did, and those are my own family cows. And we needed to do something with that afterwards, so this has a lot to do with innovation. This is also innovation, because for us, innovation in human technology has to involve looking at the most basic and inner concepts. We have to try to solve problems in the most efficient way, and this is somehow it as well. So, thank you very much, and this is HOLEDECK.